Hello everyone, back again. Um, yeah, I don't know actually if that was this morning or this yesterday. I guess Gaza accidentally fired a rocket onto Israel, and Israel returned fire. It seems to me like they're not reporting this, but well, they are reporting the fact that nobody in Israel was hurt, but they are not reporting that folks in Gaza were hurt. Yeah, they're kind of leaving that out. But anyway, I'd really like to go in and on that and dig in on that. Unfortunately, it's not probably the most important thing for me to be talking about right now, and I've already addressed that weeks before it actually happened. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go back and reflect on some of the things I've said to Israel already, I gave you the warning, and no one listened. So talking about it after the fact really doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Anybody could do that. I actually addressed this problem before it ever happened. So there's that. Um, as far as like Netanyahu, uh, is he a natural born leader? I kind of think he is. But can he do anything without someone in Washington signing for him? No. So, Israel is basically just the 51st state, pretty much something like that. I don't know. You know, was Hawaii a state before Israel? I really don't even know my Hawaii history or Alaska history. I'm not sure. I know Arizona was late. I don't know. Anyway, Israel is pretty much just like one of our 51 states, even though we claim to only have 50 states and there's 50 stars on the flag and all that. Israel is just a state of America. There's no doubt about that. Netanyahu, he can't really accomplish anything. I'd rather have one man of God um, than 1,000 natural born leaders. Yeah. Um, so anyway, he's kind of failing us. He's failing Israel. Not listening. Yeah. Like the white flag really needs to, go up. The star of David, haha, needs to come down, and the white flag surrendering to the will of your heavenly Father, that needs to go up. Yeah, yeah, I already addressed all that. So anyway, it's water under the bridge. One thing I need to say about this YouTube channel of mine, like I have another YouTube identity. No, it's not a channel. It's just, the identity of this person here on camera, who has for years and years been watching YouTube videos, and rarely do I give a thumbs down. I just go on about things. Sometimes it's worthy of giving a thumbs up, and I'll give it a thumbs up. And I'll make comments. In my several, I don't even know how many years of watching YouTube underneath that other identity, not Jacob Israel Reed YouTube channel. I basically have like half the amount of subscribers or something like that. People have subscribed to just listening to my comments. I've definitely stirred up some junk in the old YouTube world by just simply making a comment. I've probably made thousands of comments, and there's been, a few times where I'll make a comment and, 215 comments later, I definitely stirred up the community and that was watching that video. Yeah, I've kind of rattled some people and shaken some things. I've had many debates, and I haven't ever lost one. But the interesting thing, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, is because no one really makes comments on my videos here. I don't ever stir up anything here. It's like no one has any emotion, no one has any passion or drive or anything. It's like people watch my videos, but they don't have the guts to say anything. Pro or con, thumb up or thumb down, not at all. So yeah, it's kind of funny how just this anonymous person, me, making comments on YouTube, has gone miles and miles and miles beyond anything that this video channel here has ever done. It's like I could ponder that and think about that for a long time and sit there and tell you what I've derived to, but it's definitely this situation that I knew of well before I ever started this YouTube channel, and that is, before anybody actually takes me seriously, like half the people on the world, if you go from the day that I started this YouTube channel, by the time anybody actually like hears what I have to say, recognizes what I have said, understands and comprehends what I have said, and half the people on the planet will have died. Yeah, yeah, and I haven't even been doing this but for like a couple months or something. I haven't even made very many videos. I'm just digging into it, and I really don't know the timeline in which, half the population of the planet will have died. But yeah, I was fully aware of this information before I ever started. Like, hey, you're just going to be making videos, and everybody's going to ignore you, and then one day, eventually, you'll be heard. Yeah, and people will be like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on with this guy? His angle is totally different. You guys will eventually get it. Yeah, it's going to be a long time from now, and I really don't have a timeline on that. All I know is that from the time that I started talking to the time that I'm finally heard, yeah, half the world will be dead. Half the people on the face of the earth, half the population will be wiped off the face of the earth before anybody like takes me seriously or realizes I'm not shitting around here. I'm not bluffing. I'm serious, folks. It doesn't seem like anybody really gets it, and really there's nobody who can do anything about it. Just sit back and wait and hope that you're still alive when all the dots align, otherwise you won't be, and that's half of everybody out there will be dead before anybody really realizes that what I'm trying to tell you all needs to be heard. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I can't believe with all the things I've talked about that I haven't ever had anybody go, oh, you're totally right, or, oh, piss off, man, screw you. You know what I mean? Like, neither. Yeah, I'm just being ignored. And anybody who has watched my video, basically none of them have had the guts to give it a thumbs up, or a thumbs down, or even leave a comment, or disagree, or agree, or anything. Yeah, and YouTube, folks, you just keep acquiring more and more blood on your hands. There's no doubt about that. So, I've definitely looked at the history of some of my videos, most of them actually. I'll say something, 24 hours later, there's a result. Yeah, so it's not like I haven't been heard. Yeah, so it's definitely obvious I have been heard. Sure, the powers that be are wondering what the heck they can do about me, and there is nothing. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So, wake up, folks. I'm trying to talk to you. I love you. Take care.